If you can see my screen, just give me a thumbs up. You can see my screen, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Now look at this video. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it also.
All right. Good evening, everyone. So, apologies for the break in transmission with my colleague. He's trying to get his network back, but I'm going to carry on from there, guys. Okay. If you can hear me, if you can see me, apologies about that once again. But if you can hear me and you can see me, please let me see your thumbs up. All right. Superb, superb, superb. Thank you very, very much. My name is Abdullah Nyondalo Musa, and here at Analytics Business, I am the Deputy Head of Training and Operations. Okay, and while Caleb is trying to figure out what is going on, I would carry on with the whole structure, and we pick it up from there. All right, so I'll do well to make sure that you have a fantastic night tonight. Okay, and we're able to move ahead very, very well. If you can hear me clearly, please let me see your thumbs up. Some people are saying they can't hear me. They can't hear me clearly. All right. Thank you very, very much. All right, so you might want to increase the volume on your end. Okay, so that would be very, very good as well. Okay, so let's get right into it. Okay, um, major topic for tonight is just to, talk about how you can get started in content creation, how you can make like very, very good AI videos end to end, and you are able to succinctly move ahead, forge ahead in with respect to AI and what it has to offer to us majorly. So we're going to be taking a case study. All right. So just to showcase to us, we're going to be taking a case study end to end, just to showcase to us what we have. Okay. And I'm going to be showing you guys two free tools that we're going to be using to do that. Okay, I'm going to be showing us two free tools that we are going to be using to do that. Okay, so just let me know once you are able to see my screen. Just let me know once you are able to see my screen. Okay, so just let me know once you are able to see my screen, and we're going to be good from there. Can you see my screen, guys? All right, all right, all right, all right. Superb, superb, superb. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I'm going to be walking us through two different tools. The first one is Google Flow. Okay, if you do not know Google Flow here, you're missing out. Okay, with respect to content creation and stuff like that. So we're talking about visuals, being creative, and certain things like that. Okay, so one of the first ones is Google Flow. The other one I'm going to be showing you is Homely AI, okay, which is used for marketing end to end. All right, so um, let's just go to Google Flow. Let's try to sign in. Okay, you can create free videos, end-to-end videos, end-to-end cinematic videos. Maybe you want to get into YouTube automation, or you want to get into different set of things majorly. You can get started with Google Flow, on a free basis. Okay, on a free basis. So as a user, you get close to 150 credits end to end, and so on and so forth like that. So I'm just going to hit on create with Google Flow, and you're going to see me sign in a moment. Okay, so while that is trying to sign me in, okay, so while that is trying to sign me in, you're going to see very, very fantastic projects that one has been able to do end to end for, a business, and so on and so forth like that majorly. So we're going to do a couple of things. Okay. Um, just click on get started. So as you can see this, right? This is, who can guess what this is? Who can guess what this this creative is all about? Who can guess? Give me your wildest guess. I want to see it in the comment section. Who can give me what their wildest guess for this is? Anybody? Let me check the comment section. So I know I'm not talking to myself alone. Food adverts, okay. Any other person? Any other person? Apart from food adverts, it can be for a restaurant, it can be for stuff like that, right? Right. So yeah, so that's the same thing that we're going to, we're going to take a look at end to end. Okay, and you learn how you can create your own for free majorly. So if you're not with your laptop, you can always watch this end to end every single time. So you need to do what you need to have, your laptop with you whenever you're coming for a lab masterclass session like this. Also, you need to also take notes that this is just for test, is not utilizing any real-time scenarios and all of those things majorly. So so like I was saying, okay, like I was saying, so you can see this, right? So what is this directed to, guys? What is this one directed to? You can see a very, very popular brand without me even checking, without me even, clicking on the image. You already know a popular brand that is there. For my women on this call, for my women on this call, you already know a popular brand that is there. So this type of stuff is pivoted towards what? Is pivoted towards skincare. Okay. What particular brand am I trying to create adverts for? From what you can see on my screen, Iman. Okay, okay. Thank you very much, Folakemi. Shout out to Folakemi, by the way. She has been fantastic all night, right? She has been following up back to back, right? So, we're going to do something with Iman tonight. Okay, we're going to do, very very cool stuff with Iman tonight. Okay, so don't worry. So let me just go to Iman Cosmetics. Okay, and you just see how fantastic what we want to do is tonight. Okay, so we'll go to Iman Cosmetics, and this is their website. Okay, this is their website. And for Iman's website, one of the things that usually stands out is that, or for businesses like this, is that, um if they want to do like different designs and so on and so forth like that. Cornelius, don't tell me you are jealous. Okay, don't tell me you are jealous, Cornelius. Okay. So just to mention, for a company like this, it's very, very hard or super hard to capture their creatives or capture certain things about them. Okay. I'm going to walk you through Pomeli AI. With Pomeli AI, you can more or less build out creatives within minutes. Okay. Not only creatives, also photo shoots as well. Okay. Within minutes, without any issues at all. All the things you just need is just what? It's just the URL of the company. just need the website URL of the brand. You just need the website URL of the brand, and you are very, very good to go. So let's go to Pomeli AI. Okay, let's go to Pomeli AI right here. Pomeli AI is also a tool owned by Google Labs. Okay, and with Pomeli AI, you can do quite a couple of things. You see, when it comes to products, okay, when it comes to products, businesses utilize it end to end. So click on Let's Get Started. Okay, and I'm going to log into Pomeli AI. You'll see how it works. And one of the most fantastic thing about this is that what, it is totally for free. It is totally for free. Okay, so I did this for, I already have a brand DNA on it, which is for a car brand. Okay, for those of us that were in previous business masterclass. Okay, so I did it for a car brand. Okay, so I'm just going to reset this business DNA, and I'm going to, do it for Iman once again. Okay, so this is how Pomeli AI looks like. Okay, this is how Pomeli AI looks like. All right, so this is how Pomeli AI looks like end to end. So let me just a moment, guys. Let me just drag this right here. Just a moment, guys. Apologies. I need to. Okay, superb. I know what to do now. Okay. Okay, because I need to be seeing us as well, so I need to expand that right there. Okay. So yeah, let's get it started now. Okay, you should be able to see my screen end to end. So this is Pomeli AI, guys. Okay, this is Pomeli, and I'll just click on Let's Go. Okay, I'll click on Let's Go, and I'll just click on Let's Go right here. And the first thing is it is asking me I should enter my website URL. That is one thing it's asking me. Okay, I should enter my website URL. And it's going to also seem as though I do not have any website as well, right? So I can click on no website yet. Okay, so if I do not have any website, I can click on it, and it can help me with all of those details and everything that I need to do. So, but I'm just going to paste my website URL right here. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, okay, that's a wrong link. That's a wrong link. Let's quickly pick up Iman Cosmetics URL. Okay, so we have imancosmetics.co.za. Okay, so imancosmetics.co.za. Okay, so and guess what, guys? It's already analyzing. It's already analyzing the business for me. Okay, it has gone to the website. It's already gathering the website colors. It's already gathering every single thing that I would have to do from scratch as a creative person. Okay, for Flow itself, I can create like ads with it. I can create like videos with it majorly. Okay, so I can convert this image. Okay, so I already have made images plus their prompts. I already have them there. Okay, what I used to create the image, I created it with Nano Banana, and it is for free. If you are looking for a website where you can create AI images for free, okay, use Nano Banana. Okay, use Nano Banana. Okay, and you can access it for free inside of either your Gemini tool or your Google Flow. Okay, so you can see this, right? You can see this. This is more or less like an AI influencer holding up a product end to end. If you cannot see my screen, let me see your thumbs up. Sorry, if you can see my screen, let me see your thumbs up. Okay, if you can't see my screen, it is most likely your network. Okay, it is most likely your network. So you want to just quickly help me check that. All right. Okay, so let's get right into it. All right, so nice. So guys, this is it. Okay, it has already gathered all the information about my website. Okay, it has gathered the information about my website. Okay, so I'm just going to do like this, guys, just for the sake of those saying they can't see my screen. Okay, so let me just stop sharing for a moment and I'll share again. Okay, so while I'm doing that, please take your time. If you've not filled in the feedback form, sorry, I said feedback form, attendance form. Okay, just go there, fill it in, and you're going to get access to all this fantastic stuff I'm showing you tonight. Okay, so all this fantastic stuff I'm showing you tonight. Okay, so that's that about that. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now. You should be able to see my screen now. So who can guess? Who can guess what Pomeli has done for me all through? It has gathered the tagline for me. It has gathered the brand values for me. It has gathered the tone of voice, the business overview, every single piece of information that I need. Okay, it has already gathered it for me. How fantastic. So as a brand designer or as a brand person, I can more or less do what? I can more or less hop in, do stuff, and we're good to go. It analyzed the whole website without me having to do or sit down 3 days, 4 days to pick out certain things end to end. That's not the only fantastic thing it can do. All of these things, I can edit them. Okay, if this is not my logo, I can edit it and change the logo. If this is not my font, I can edit it and change it to the font that I have. So it has that flexibility. Okay, it has that flexibility. It's very flexible. Okay, I can change the colors, I can change the brand values. Okay, so you can see the brand value is expertise in skin of color, right? So the tagline is also there and all of those things. So I'm just going to click on looks good. And guess what, guys? One of the first few things it has done for me is that it has already generated some very, very cool marketing ads and creatives for me using some things I have on my website and using some things that or creating a new image, a new image from scratch. Okay, so this is for campaigns. All right, if businesses want to run campaign and so on and so forth like that. So let me just zoom in so you can see some of the suggested campaign, okay, that it picked up from. All right. So because it's an African brand, I want to relate more with African people. Okay. I would more or less choose this second DNA. Okay. So I'll more or less choose this second DNA. All right. This second marketing creative. Can you see this? Beauty in every legacy. It's more or less relating to the what? Relating to Africans, relating to different tribes, different colors, and so on and so forth like that. I didn't have to sit down and think about it. Okay, I didn't have to sit down and do what? Think about it. End to end, it has done the job for me. And say, for example, there's something I want to create. Okay, say for example, there's something I want to create, or I have idea about anything. Okay, so let me just type in African celebration. So let me just do African celebration. Okay, so let me just do African celebration. All right. A lot of people are saying they can't see my screen. If you can see my screen, let me see your thumbs up. You need to be very, very sure before you drop your comment if it's not your network. Okay, you need to be very, very sure if it's not your network. Okay, if it is your network, if you are using your phone to join in, this is one advice. Put your phone in landscape mode. Okay, if it's your network, hop out and join in back. Okay, because people can still see my screen. Okay, end to end. All right, so I already have African celebration. I can change my aspect ratio. Maybe I want to post it as a story, or maybe I just want to post it on my feed. You know, so I'm just going to do story, and I'll generate ideas. Okay, I'll generate ideas. Okay, I'll generate ideas. This is a very good one. All right, this is a very good one. Okay, so you're going to see the ideas it's going to generate for me, right? So that's not the only thing Pomeli AI has as well. Okay, I'm giving you guys some like massive gems at the moment. I'm giving you like some massive gems at the moment. Okay, so but that's that, by the way. Okay, um, the other part of Pomeli AI is that I can generate what professional photo shoots. So if you have a product that you utilize and all of those things, you can do what? You can generate product shoots for it. Professional photo shoots for your products. Okay? So professional photo shoots for your products. Okay? So let's get right into it. So you can see create a product photo shoots, okay, or generate or edit an image. Okay, I can edit a particular product image that I have, okay, or I can create a product photo shoot for the product that I already have. Iman is a company that they already have several products. Okay, so Pomeli has already gone. It has gone to scrape different types of products that they have on their websites. Okay, I don't have to be doing the job of, oh, okay, let me go and gather this, let me go and gather that. So as a creative person, you have a lot of things that you can do, what you can work with end to end. Okay, you have a lot of things that you can work with end to end. So I'm looking for like a very, very nice product here. My women in the house, don't apologies, oh, if if I misspeak any of your products. Okay, if I misspeak any of your products, I'm so sorry. I'm apologizing beforehand now. Okay. So let's go there. So I have this first product. I can pick it. Okay. So I'll just pick this first product and I'll just click on looks good. Okay. And I've picked that first product like that, guys. Okay, I can generate studio shoots for it, different studio shoots, guys, for free. I don't have to touch anything. Okay, can close several things using this and so on and so forth like that. So I can choose in use. Okay, it has already chosen four methods for me. Okay, so if it's a beauty product, okay, it can generate a studio shot for me. It can generate an ingredient shot for me. It can generate it if it is in use. Okay, if it is in use, and it can generate it in a gift pack. That sort of stuff. Maybe Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, New Year, and all of those things. Very fantastic stuff, right? Very, very fantastic stuff. So that's that about that. Okay, so it's in use. I can just click on looks good. I'll click on looks good, and I'll do what? I'll generate the photo shoots. Okay, it's going to bring up the influencer that would help me apply that stuff on their face. It's going to do all sorts of things end to end for me. Okay, it's going to do all sorts of things end to end for me. So before I show you the result, I don't want to just show us the results. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. Okay, and the only thing that will confirm I'll confirm me showing you the results is you filling in the feedback form. Okay, so we're going to do that quick exercise now. 2 minutes. I just need you to fill in the attendance form. Sorry, just 2 minutes. I need you to fill in the attendance form. Okay, just 2 minutes. So if you filled in the attendance form, let me see your thumbs up. Okay, if you filled in the attendance form, just you can type in done in the chat box. All right, you can type in done in the chat box. Just type in done in the chat box. Then we are going to check out our fantastic stuff that we've worked on. Okay, so help me type in done in your chat box. Help me type in done in your chat box. Done, done, done. Okay. Superb, 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 superb. Cornelius is replying me with what's it called? Pomeli and Google Flow. Cornelius, I won't share the screen for you. I won't share the screen for you. This man. Okay, okay. Someone asked a question. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Okay. Superb. That's totally fine. Okay. So we're going to go into it in a bit now. For those of us that have typed in done, superb. For those of us that have typed in done, thank you very much for that. So the attendance form is going to be pasted end to end. So drum rolls, everybody. Drum rolls. We are ready to see our shoots, our photo shoots for our products. We're ready to see our photo shoots for our products. Drum rolls, everybody. Drum rolls. Drum rolls. It also has very, very nice things that you can work with. Okay. If you do not have your um so if you do not have your website, it also has availability for that. So you can explore that on your own. Okay. So guys, you can see this. Very fantastic stuff. Very, very fantastic stuff. I didn't have to go and spend money for a product for a product photographer to come and take a picture of this for me. Right? So you can see this. All right, you can see this. This is the influencer. It does not have any attachment to the body. Okay, you can see this very fantastic stuff, end to end, within minutes, generating a photo shoot for a picture that I picked from a website, and I can edit it. Okay, I can edit it if I want as well. All right, I can edit it if I want as well. So let me just exit this. Okay. um so sorry if I did not pick or download any one of them there. I'm just showing us. Okay, I'm just showing us. Okay. So so let me just select one of these. Okay, I've selected one of those campaigns, and it's going to do what? It's going to it's going to create some more things for me, that I can use for ads and so on and so forth like that. Okay, different different stuff, you know, different pictures. Some of them it made edits to it. Okay, it made edits to it. Some of them it did not make edit to it. It used it as it came from the website. Okay, so you can see these guys within minutes. Okay, within minutes. Look at this beautiful woman. I can use her for an ad now, and it's not I'm not to be held responsible for anything. Okay, so these are the things majorly. I can change the header, I can change the description, I can change the call to action, and so on and so forth, guys, and so on and so forth, guys. Okay, so if you have any business, or any business owner and so on and so forth like that you want to showcase this to, yes, it's a very, very good option to explore. All right, you can explore it. Okay, so that is one way. Now, guys, just to bit of explain end to end all of these things that I've just shown us. All right. So one of the things about this is that this is not the only way you can make money. Okay, using AI for social media creations and all of those things. Okay, you can pitch to businesses. You can reach out to businesses, pitch to them. tell them what you do end to end, okay? And you can take over their marketing campaign and all of those things. This is just the tip of the iceberg, guys, okay? So every other part of it is also there as well. Now that is one part. Another part is, creating videos and so on and so forth like that. You're creating videos, you're creating faceless videos, faceless YouTube channels, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, you're using it to also monetize and make good money out of it as well. Okay, so that is another method. You can also go by the method of creating audio books. Okay, audio books. Not many people love sitting down to read books. Yes, I agree that a lot of people, they like to read books, but not everybody loves to read books. For some people, they learn more, you know, using the auditory structure. Okay, so they just want to sit down and they want to just watch whatever you've done, or just listen to whatever the things that they want to learn, they want to watch, and so on and so forth like that. Okay. So end to end, these are several methods that you can do that you can um use to learn, to earn, okay, with respect to what? With respect to AI. All right. You can use it to learn, to earn, okay, with respect to what? With respect to AI, especially if you're in the creative field. Okay, especially if you're in the creative field. All right, so that is that about that. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing a bit of details, okay, and the reason why um you are expected as a professional, okay, the reason why you are expected as a professional in this age and time, okay, to utilize AI end to end. Okay, so the major thing is AI does not reward sorry, the job market does not reward effort in these days. Okay, it rewards leverage. Okay, it rewards leverage. Okay, so it is looking at people who can take charge to do things effectively. To me, to every other person that has the mindset that AI is not ready to take over, okay, it's a professional that knows how to utilize AI that will do what? That would take over. Okay, so for such person, for such professional, one thing that you have to put in mind is that what AI would make you 10 times better, 10 times 10 times faster, 10 times more efficient than the traditional worker that does not utilize this AI. And what would happen in terms of profit for such professional as well is that what you get 10 times more with respect to what? With respect to profit, with respect to inflow and projections end to end. Okay, so these are things that are really, really life changing at the moment. Okay, and that's not alone. Another part that we face out here is how you can do what? How you can show expertise, showing expertise in what you know, showing expertise in what you learn, and so on and so forth like that. Okay, so um so these are things that are very, very needed in the job market today. Yes, you know the skill, but how best can you put it out there? Okay, so if I call three, four, five of us now to give me a brief breakdown, give me give me an elevator pitch about yourself, you might not be able to do so. Okay, and you want to tell me that yes, you are employable? No. All right. So it's one thing to know the skill. You can learn the skill, but not have the employable what? The employable skill as well. Okay. So it's not just about the certificates. Recruiters in this age and time, either you know them, either apply to a job, either through your network or anything of sort. Okay. Recruiters does what? Recruiters do not look at CVs alone anymore. Okay, they want to actually see that you do what? That you have that proof of work. That you have that what? That you have that proof of work. All right. And that's with my screen on here justifies it. That 70% of hiring managers in today's age and time, okay, they require project evidence, okay, in order for you to become a true builder or somebody that has that ability under them. Okay, so these are just the little things end to end. So to just move ahead, as a teacher, if you're a teacher, if you're a banker, if you're a receptionist, anybody can get into AI. Okay, anybody can get into AI. There's one of these tools called Higgsfield AI. Okay, it is used end to end to create creatives, marketing campaigns, lip sync videos. It's a very large platform. Okay, but guess what? They signed a 1 million USD deal with a bartender from Australia just because he knew how to utilize Higgsfield. He created movie scenes with it. And guess what? Higgsfield reached out to him. They hired him, okay, as a what? As an influencer for them, okay, under them. All right. And the deal was worth close to a million USD. Okay. So this is somebody that doesn't even know, that was just playing around. Okay. All right. And the backstory would not just be that he was playing around. No, he learned it end to end. He learned it, okay, carefully before he was able to now implement. So permit me to introduce you to the programs of the analytics business. Okay. So most of our programs here are cut across two categories. One of the first category is AI for creatives, part of the ones that I've shown us tonight. Okay. And we also have the AI for corporates as well. So AI for creatives, we have AI for social media and video creation. Okay, so part of the things that I've shown you on here and part of those things I've mentioned to you. Okay, so we don't just train you on these little nitbits. Okay, there's a whole wide explanation, a whole wide structure for it. Okay, out there. We have AI automation, engineering, and we also have AI for software and web development. Okay, so AI automation engineering is more or less like what? Converting business manual processes into what? Into automated ones. All right. So you could not tell if it was AI that said, "Oh, someone is having a network issue." Okay, let Abdullah pop up. Okay, you could not tell. All right, that's just on a lighter note. Okay, so it goes around that way. Okay, so as an AI automation engineer, you get to build solutions for businesses. You get to do different type of things for businesses while also automating it for them. So these processes are way faster, and they are completed before time. All right, they are completed before time. And lastly, we have AI for software and web development. Okay, you get to build websites for businesses, and you get to build web apps, applications. And I'm not just talking about applications, I'm talking about good applications, heavy applications. All right, heavy applications, and they are what? And they are used end to end inside of the business scenario. For the corporate, we have AI for business analysis and project management, AI for data analysis, and AI for HR analysis. So if any one of the things that I mentioned tonight, captured your heart, captured, things that you worked with, that's not the only thing, okay? Because we've had professionals go through this program, okay? For the record time, we've successfully helped close to 3,000 professionals over the past half a decade land jobs in tech using skills like this. And also, we've also supported them end to end. Most of them also help them build their agencies as well. Okay. So most programs would say, oh, these are pre-recorded videos. Take it, watch it, and this is your what? This is your certificate. Okay, this is your certificate. But that's not the only thing. That's not the only thing. Okay, so some of them, they don't give us access to the instructor. There's no mentorship, there's no career support, and so on and so forth like that. You just get a generic PDF certificate. Okay, and that is not what we do on here at the analytics business. Okay, we train our students end to end such that they are able to do what they are able to get a lifetime guaranteed program. Okay, and in that lifetime guaranteed program, they get 8 weeks worth of live training online, fully online. Okay, such that we set up our students for a remote work, mindset and surrounding as well. Okay, so you get 8 weeks live training Saturdays. Okay, you get it, you build real-time business case studies, okay, with your instructor in class. You also get weekly mentorships, okay, for professionals that are stuck, for professionals that are, that are trying to figure out their way out there, how you can build a personal brand for yourself, how you can do all of those interesting things. Okay, so your weekly mentorship, you get your weekly mentorship end to end every single week. Okay, non-stop. And you can also go back to it, watch it, and you can have that for a lifetime access. Okay, you also have CV review and revamp for those of us that are struggling to get jobs. Okay, one of the things that we've been able to use for most of our associates is what our CV review and revamp, structure. We have it on ground. Okay, and people are able to take charge of this as well. Also have LinkedIn optimization, setting up yourself professionally out there. Okay, Upwork profile setup, as well as Fiverr and all other remote job platforms. We get you set up on these areas if you are looking to do what? If you are looking to go freelance with your particular skill. All right. So that's about the first phase of the employability skill. The second phase of the employability skill is you getting to get your interview prep. All right. So you've gotten a call, a job call up. Okay. You can always come back to us and we'll do what we'll give you interview prep, quality one. Okay. Using frameworks that are well known in the job markets. Okay. And we guarantee that you will be able to succinctly land that dream role of yours. Okay. So most of us on here were all after, oh, how do I even bargain my salary? How do I make sure that I'm not cheated? All of those interesting stuff as well. Okay. And you won't just be getting any type of certificate. You're going to be getting a certificate from the American Council of Training and Development. Okay. Which is a sought after certification board in Europe. So if any professional wants to, or any hiring manager wants to check out your certifications and all of those things, they get to see this type of badge. They can easily retrace it back to the source, and you are able to stand out there. Okay, it does not only tell them that, oh, this person applied for the job, this person stood out. Okay, it also tells them that yes, this professional does what he learned from the right source, from a very, very structured source as well. So these are different perks, okay, you get to enjoy when you get into any of our programs end to end. We've had people who have done these programs and they follow the same pattern, and they've done what they've gotten jobs end to end. Okay, so we have Pavel right here, we have Kola right here, okay, we have Ene right here, and different types of people as well. Okay, so I want us to, answer a very, very candid question with me tonight. Okay. Would you let this one sleep this time around? This is the revolutionary time. It's time for AI to take over things. Okay. And it needs people like you and I to step up to the game. Okay. To not act as people utilizing button phones again. Okay. It wants us to utilize iOS devices. You know, it wants us to step up, okay, to be that person that utilizes iOS devices like smartphones, and all of those things. And when I mean smartphones, more or less means that, oh, you are the professional in the field. Okay, you are somebody that is up there in the field. Okay, so my wildest guess would be no. Okay, I want to do what? I want to have this skill. That's what's going to be playing in most of our minds. Okay, I want to do what? I want to have this skill. I just want to have this skill. Okay, so I'm very sure that you won't want to let this slip end to end. Okay, so um our next cohort starts by 9th of May 2026. Okay. Our next cohort starts by 9th of May 2026, which is just 2 days away from us. And we have a very, very fantastic offer for those of us joining the call tonight. Okay. We have a very, very fantastic offer for those of us joining the call tonight. If you can help me put your thumbs up, and I'm going to reveal that offer in a moment. If you can help me put your thumbs up, and I'm going to reveal that offer in a moment. I can see just little thumbs up. Okay. All right. Superb, superb. Thank you very, very much. All right. So, like I said, guys, you would not just only get the course, you're also going to get it for a lifetime. Okay. And if you are supposed to learn this fractionally, I need you to be very attentive now. You're going to learn this fractionally. Oh, I'm trying to learn the skill, trying to learn how can I become employable, how can I do this, how can I do that. Okay, you do what? You get to spend a lot more. You do what? You get to spend a lot more. All right, and the value is way beyond expectations. Okay, which is why we are all here for you guys. Okay, so our normal price for any of the program is actually 250,000 naira. But for the sake of tonight's masterclass, okay, we have a very, very fantastic offer on ground for us. For anybody that wants to go for any one of our programs, you can get in with just 120,000 naira. Okay, you can get in for just 120,000 naira, or you can do what? You can go with the installments method as well. Okay, you can go with the what? You can go with the installment method. Okay, you can go with the installment method. The installment method of 50,000 naira. Okay, in three portions. Okay, you can pay in 50,000 naira 3 times. So, say for example, I want to lock in my slot for tonight for the program that is set to happen on Saturday. Okay, I can lock in my slot for what? For 50,000 naira, and you have guaranteed entry into the what? Into the program. You have guaranteed entry into the program. So the offer is very, very clear. The offer is very, very clear. Okay, you can pay in 120,000 naira today to get into any one of the program, and you can, if you do not have the capability for that, you can also secure your slot with at least 50,000 naira tonight as well. Okay, so my colleagues are dropping the payments link in the chat box. Okay, so once you're able to make your payments, you're able to send your payments and all of those things, just drop a message to the phone number you can see on the screen. Okay, just drop a message to the phone number you can see on the screen. Now, I have an offer for those first 5 people to make their payments tonight. Okay, if you are able to secure your slot for tonight, I have an offer for you guys. Okay, so securing your slot would automatically mean that I would be helping you end to end. Okay, to build out your CV templates. Okay, we're going to do what? We're going to have a CV review, a personal CV review and revamp structure. Okay, to get you started on your employability skill, and we are also going to revamp your what? Your LinkedIn page as well. We are going to optimize your LinkedIn page as well personally. Okay, it's on a personal basis. All right, I'm going to get the names of the first 5 people that pay in tonight's session, and I'm going to follow up with them as early as tomorrow morning to get them started in their program. Okay, so this is from me to those people that are going to get started with me tonight. Okay, and it is very, very essential. Okay, all right, so it's very, very essential you secure your slot. Once you secure your slot, you're able to get access to mentorship straight up. Okay, there are no qualms at all. You start your journey immediately. Start your journey immediately. All right, and only the first 5 people are going to get this. Okay, only the first 5 people are going to get this. Okay, only the first 5 people are going to get this, basically. So you want to secure your slot with at least 50,000 naira tonight, or you can also go by the way of making a payment of 120,000 naira. Now, another thing is, if you are still unclear, okay, if you are still unclear of not getting enough information about your career path, maybe any of the skill, okay, you can raise your hand at the moment to ask a question, or you can also book a clarity session with us. Okay, you can also book a clarity session with us. All right, so I'm going to be opening the floor now for any questions whatsoever. I'll be taking just 3 questions. Okay, so if you have any question for me whatsoever with respect to what I've shown us tonight, okay, you can just raise your hand and I'm going to call you up. Okay, and I'm going to call you up. Okay, I can see Oluwaseyi. I can see Oluwaseyi on the call. Hi, Oluwaseyi. Are you there? Okay, someone that doesn't have a laptop, how would you mentor the person rightly and scrutinize him to know things well? Okay, so Oluwaseyi, thank you very much for that fantastic question. Okay, so for people that do not have access to their what, access to their laptop and so on and so forth like that, we majorly, okay, discuss with them, the availability. So if the program they are going for would require them getting a laptop, we discuss feasibility of getting one with them. Okay, that's the first part of it. Okay, we discuss feasibility of getting one with them, and I'm not just saying the person; it automatically means you, right? So, how would you mentor the person? Okay, it's just to have discussions with the person. Okay, how better? Okay, how fast can you get this? Okay, or what methods can you utilize to get this to get started in your program? And if your program, is liable to utilizing smartphones and all of those things, will also inform you as well. The major goal is to lock in your slots. Okay, lock in your slots, get into the program, okay, with as low as what? As 50,000 naira. That's low as 50,000 naira. Okay. So thank you very much for that, Oluwaseyi. All right. How would you handle a very slow learner? All right. So thank you very much again, Oluwaseyi, for that. We have hands-on trained instructors and professionals. Okay. And we don't just train, anybody below a particular age gap. Okay. We train anybody, okay, of sun dry. All right. Or I don't know how to put that very well, but we have trained professionals that will be able to guide people end to end. Okay. Apart from the general class, right? So your fear might be, oh, if I join a general class now and I try to mention to the instructor that, oh, I don't understand this. Okay. So instructors would create private sessions with you to do what? To guide you through end to end on what you need to know. Okay. Instructors will guide you through end to end with purposes like this. Okay. All right. So Oluwaseyi, I believe those are very, very succinct um, questions that I can answer for you, that we can use to get you started into any one of the program. If you need more clarity, you can always reach out. Okay, and we are around for you as well. Okay, Chidima has a question. Okay, just a moment. Just okay. Hi, Chidima. If you want to unmute your mic, if you want to.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hi, Chidima. How is it going? I hope you're good.
Hi. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for your lecture. But my question is, how as inventory personnel, how will AI assist me in my job? I'm an inventory personnel. How will it assist me to carry out my job effectively? I'm not into video editing and all that. I just want to
Understand.
perfect my job.
Mhm. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, Chidima. Okay, so for you as a person, all right, we
Yes.
have AI automation. All right, so most of the inventory process is always manual, or sorting out goods, um, trying to procure goods and so on and so forth, like that, basically. Funny enough,
Yes.
you'll be wondering, okay, how do I have this knowledge? Yeah. So over the course of 5 years I've been in the professional space, I've worked with a brand, a logistics brand. Okay. And part of the things that we've been able to infuse for them in their system is automated systems. Okay, so an order is coming in. How would a procurement manager, how would that person handle the order that is coming in? What systems can we implement to make these things easier for them to utilize? Okay, so a skill
Yes.
like AI automation engineering would work very, very well. So, say for example, now a client orders a good, and you have to sort the good, you have to do everything. At the same time, you have to be keeping the client updated of
Mhm.
their products and everything, basically. So why not sort the goods and let AI handle the conversation with the clients, right? So AI would help you handle it, to help you update the client. All you just have to do is just to change, one or two values, and it is carrying out the actions. Okay, I can have a Google
Okay.
Sheet and I say I changed this to, okay, received. I changed this to pending, and it is sending an email, a professional email template to the clients, mentioning to them that, hey, we do not have your product on ground yet. Okay, it's going to take so and so time before it gets to us. Things like that. It has helped you reduce what? It has helped you reduce like tons and tons of costs. Okay. Um, you've okay. I'm seeing some questions now in the chat box. Okay. It has helped you reduce your costs. It has helped you reduce different type of things that you have to do, like your time being spent. It's being focused on
Mhm.
other things, and it goes on and on and on like that. Okay, you can build a website that has a chatbot such that it can close clients for you. Okay, you run ads, they come to that website, they can tell your chatbot, oh, this is what I want to order, that's what I want to order. It will go to the website, source it out for them. If you are into procurement, by the way, okay, it's going to scrape out the details for them, add it to your markup price, communicate with the client. All you just have to do is just to sit down and hear that credit alert, right? And then you know how you can follow up with the clients to do what? To get their products in. So these are succinct examples and succinct ways that you can make use of AI automation in your particular skill area and skill set. Does this answer your question, Chidima?
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yes.
All right, Chidima. So does that mean that you would love to get into our AI automation program?
Yes, I would love to.
Okay. So we have the payment details in the chat box. Okay. So if you can, log in tonight and let's get you started end to end. Okay. I will personally follow up with you by tomorrow so we can get started with discussions around, okay, what you need to do, and I can know in depth. Okay, there's a reason why I did not ask you, okay, what do you, there's a reason why I did not ask you in-depth details about your business. Okay, so I'm just giving like broad ideas and all of those things. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
tomorrow I can have conversation with you, but the blocker to that is you locking in, okay, or making your payment. Okay, so that would determine me reaching out to you and we discussing as well. So Chidima, is that something that's going to be feasible? Then we can kick off.
By His grace, I'm just looking at the fund. By His grace, let's see how it goes.
Okay. All right, no problem at all. So when you mean by His grace, there should be a timeline attached. You know that God does not have, so there should be a timeline attached.
I
Actually.
understand. I understand. This. This just Let me just be frank with you. This um beginning of the month,
Mhm.
how is this is coming towards ending? We normally plan ahead. We
Yep.
plan. We have budget for things. I'm a salary earner. I'm not a business person.
Okay.
You plan. You plan as you receive salary.
Exactly.
Yeah, you plan with your salary. You plan with what you have at hand.
Yeah.
And the month just ended. Another one we just new. And we already planned for the month of April with the April salary.
Mhm.
We are now like focusing now on the month of May. And
Okay.
this one is just
I, I,
beginning of
I
the month.
totally understand, Chidima. So, but let
Uh-huh.
me let me let me also bust your brain, okay?
Okay.
With this, you can also lock down your slot in advance for a month ahead. I get me. Do
Mm,
you wish to know more
okay.
about that? Should I
Okay.
explain about that, or I should keep
Explain,
quiet?
please. Go ahead.
Okay, I can keep quiet if you want to.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Explain.
I should go ahead. Okay. So, basically, another option people go for is, oh, I do not have, because the plight is coming from funds aspect. So we
Mhm.
tend to understand, okay, what can be a blocker for people. Okay. So that thing is more or less, you can lock down your slots and have time to do what? To recover, such that you can get started with your program for another month. Okay, so you
Okay.
can lock down your slot for, this is make wall that is set to start. You can lock down your slot for what's it called, May June cohort to start.
Okay.
I get.
Okay.
So if
Yes.
you work with the 50,000 naira payment, yes, you can work with it. Okay, within this timeline. All right. Um, and I can also give you another offer as well. Okay, so if you can make a 30,000 naira payment, you can lock down your slots, and before June cohort starts, you're balancing your remaining balance. Then you get started with your program. Then, so it gives you a lot of time to prepare. Okay, so
Okay.
it's just a discussion of timeline and all of those things. So this is it, Chidima. If you want to make payments, use the Kuda bank account there tonight. Okay, and just let me know once you've made it. Okay, please. So just let me know once you've made it, because I need to answer for Lakemi and the rest. If not, they will come and
Okay.
carry me from my village where I am. Yeah. So Folakemi asks, what if we don't have websites? When we get into Pomeli, what do we do? Yeah, so there's the aspect where it shows, oh, if you do not have website, so you click on it and it's going to ask you to load your brand assets there. Okay, so your images, your everything, you have to load it manually. But the generation part, okay, is what is going to handle for you. So that's why I'm saying that if you have the whole website thingy, it makes it easy for you. You don't need to touch anything at all. Just puts the website link there, it scripts it, gives you your brand assets. You can add more brand assets if you have more. Okay, you can upload it locally from your laptop, and you are generating very, very solid stuff, basically. So for Lakemi, this one that you're asking me questions like this, Have you locked down a slot, or you are still asking questions?
I'm going to lock down a slot soon by
You're going to
tomorrow.
lock you're going to lock down a slot soon. Hmm.
Yeah, by tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. By tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. No
Yes.
problem at all. Okay, that's fine. No problem at all. All right. No problem. Okay, so I can also see another question right here. I'm a creative director. I do use AI for my job, mostly designs. Mike, is Mike here? Mike, are you here? Oh wow, you're muted, Mike, if you're speaking, by the way. But I would love to expand my skill and also how I can use it on UI UX. Well, our program on AI for website development and software development answers that question. Okay, we teach you end to end on how you can do a succinctly work or build, designs, web designs, and all of those things. Okay, with the help of AI. There's a tool called Google Stitch. All right, I'll just give you that. That's the tool. There's a tool called Google Stitch, and with Google Stitch you can generate like um different views of your applications. You can edit it before it goes into development. All right, before it goes into development, so you are able to fasten the process of design within days instead of waiting for directive PRDs and all of those things. Okay, you've gotten the PRDs, you're implementing it immediately on your designs, and you're able to move ahead. So Oluwaseyi Adisa, I'll just say this for you. Okay, Adisa, I'll just say this for you, right? Um, okay. Uh, just a moment. So Adisa, I'll just say this for you. The program I would want you to go for, okay, is the AI automation program. It solves all of your problems. Okay, it solves all of your problem. So and remember what I said, guys. If you lock in your slot tonight, I'm going to personally reach out to you for your mentorship. Okay, I'm going to personally reach out to you for your mentorship. Okay, I'm going to follow up with you for your mentorship, and you get started with your program. Okay, get started with your program automatically. All right. So I think I'll just take that for tonight. Hi, Oluwaseyi Adisa. Are you there? I can see your hands raised. You can unmute your mic and speak with me. Okay. So I'll take that as no answer then. All right. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining tonight's session. Really, really appreciate you all joining in. Okay. I'm really, really glad we all joined in tonight's session. Okay. And I can't wait to see those of us that have indicated interest in class as well. Okay. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining in. Really, really appreciate. My name is Abdullah Yondalo Musa, and let's have a great night's rest ahead. Cheers, everyone. Bye.